Alright guys, welcome back to the Football Manager 2021 Journeyman series here on the Xbox One. Still not totally familiar with playing Football Manager on the Xbox, but fuck it. It's the card we've been dealt with. We need to deal with it. And up next we have Ballymena United in the league. They're one place above us. We're on the same amount of points, although they do have superior goal difference. Our goal difference isn't that good, -2, which we need to try and improve a wee bit. You can see all the teams above us have positive goal difference, yet we have negative. Even Crusaders behind us, they have neutral. They don't have positive or minus, so we need to try and improve on that. It is the 22nd of December. We've got a couple of games coming up thick and fast, and then we have the transfer window, so we need to try and build to that. You can see you've got games on Saturday, then games on Monday, then games on January, so a shitload of games coming up here, so we need to try and pick as many points up as possible. And then I will be looking to bring in a couple of players, if not two, in the transfer window. Again, like I said, the only striker we have is Gormley. And if he gets injured, we are in serious trouble. So we're going to have to try and make sure that doesn't happen. And yeah, I think I was going to go with this team against Ballymena United. I know we're away from home. But I don't really feel the need to change it. I think we'll just start off balanced though. Or maybe go caution. Maybe go cautious just because I don't want to lose an early lead, an early goal, and we'll see what happens. And then, obviously, as the match progresses, if it's 0-0, we can go for it a bit more. But let's try not to concede the first goal. Because when you concede the first goal, it's a long way back to get a win. I know it's only 2 goals, but I always feel like if you concede the first goal, your chances of winning the match are they're not gone, but no, in reality, I feel like in these leagues here, the win's pretty much off the table as soon as you concede, so we're going to try not and do that. Anyway, match is kicked off here. I'm not quite sure what stadium this is. I know it's Ballymena's. I'm not too sure what it is called, but hopefully we can make a good start here. And you see 10 minutes in, one shot apiece. We've just had our second shot of the game. Obviously, it wasn't that good because it didn't make the highlights, but it's Ballymena now with a throw-in in a pretty dangerous position. Redmond to McCartan. McCartan looks for a cross in the box of corners there. We got rid of the header. Kelly picks up back to Redmond. Redmond shoots for Dist. Oh no, that's shocking goalkeeping. What the hell has happened there? Redmond strikes from outside the box and Brush parries it into the back of the net. I mean, fuck the striker. Maybe we need to look for a goalkeeper. That's just not right. That's unacceptable. I mean, Brush is supposed to be one of our key players at the club, but I think he'll be getting brushed at the door. That was no good. That was pish. That was definitely not what we needed. And now we find ourselves trailing in this game due to a goal that never should have been. So it wasn't even like it was a great chance. It was a hit and hope shot for outside the box. And I think we are going to change the tactics a wee bit. We've got a highlight though. Let's just wait and see what happens here. Depending on what happens here, we might we might have to drastically change tactics. Looks like Everin is on a yellow card, so maybe we'll try and get him booked, but O'Connor intercepts Everin's pass, and it was a corner, plays it through to McCrudden, and McCrudden shoots, and he scores, he puts it in. It's Michael McCrudden's 5th goal of the season. Get in. 35 minutes gone, we're back on level terms, and it looks like those wee change of tactics can just go on hold, they can wait, because I don't think we need to panic after all. It's 1-1, and we're back in this. Now can we just see it out, get to half-time level, and then we'll take it from there. Glendinging, what a name that is, Glendinging. Oh, well, no way. He's just put Winchester through, and it's a great tackle from Harney. He has to concede the corner, but he stopped the goal from going in, so concede as many corners as you want, man. What a block that was, but almost the keeper getting assist there. What a goal. A shite goal would have been to concede straight from a goal kick. Nose delivery wasn't the greatest, and we managed to get rid of that. So it looks like Ballymena beginning to put the pressure on us, beginning to take over in charge of this game. But we get to half time, it's 1-1. Let's see what we can do from here. We put out an okay performance. I need to figure out what this XG means. I think it's something to do with like chances per goal or something like that. So I do need to learn more what it means. But if you know what XG means, let me know. But I think XG, does that not kind of predict like how many goals we should have scored based on the play that we've created? I think that's what it means, something like that. Let us know down below. But anyway, we're going to start the second half, and we'll just keep things the way they are, because I think we're doing okay. I don't know how Brush is on a 6.9. because that goalie conceded was diabolical. But let's just wait and see what he can do in the second half here. As time approaches, I think we'll go into tactics and we'll go positive here. We'll leave that for now. I don't think I'm going to make a change, but we have got a corner, so let's see what happens. Well, obviously nothing happened because it didn't even show us the corner. Right, okay. Couldn't have been that good. The corner must have been absolutely terrible. Right, here we go. Got the ball here. Ives throws it in towards O'Connor in the middle of the field. He plays it to Curran. Curran. Okay, look. Oh, he's went down there, and the referee hasn't given a free kick. Knows with the tackle from behind. Referee plays on, and notice McGrory coming through. Could this lead to a goal? I'll be fucking raging if it does, but no, it's a block. And Curran can keep it in. Now, can we counter? Curran with a long ball up. Gormley's going to chase it. The keeper comes out Glendinning, though, and he is first to it. And he clears the ball, and it's Ballymena again coming forward. McCrory. It's past it, the number 9. Lost a... Oh, no way. It's this offside. What a folly that is, though, in mid-air. Jesus Christ, it would have been a great goal, but thankfully, it's not going to count as offside. We'll live to fight another day here. And I am going to make a change or two, so let's see what we can do. I think we'll bring on... Probably bring on Curran for Curran. Don't know if they're related. Maybe need to find out. Maguire. I think we'll bring on Maguire for him there, and then we'll push you up, mate, a wee bit. We'll do that. And then we will get back into the game, see what happens. Long ball over. Can we get rid of it? No, McCrory steps in, he crosses it in. It's a good save from, this time by Brush, from McCartan. And that's the kind of saves we need Brush to be making. 1-1. I think we've got one last throw of the dice. Now, I don't want to throw the game away, so we might just take Bagnall off. He's on a yellow card. His fitness is a wee bit down. I think that's what we'll do. We'll bring on Docherty. It's not really a change you expect to win you a match, but it could be a change that prevents us from losing the match. So, we'll just wait and see how it plays out now. As we head into the final 10 minutes. We've got another goal kick. Brush lofts it up, launches it right into the Ballymena half. Not quite sure who won the header there, but McCrory's kept it in. It's McCrory. Ball to Redmond. Redmond wins the head on that. Docherty gets rid of it. And it will fall for Kane. Thankfully it's not Harry Kane, or he'd probably score from there, but it's probably Tom Kane. I don't fear him as much anyway. He lofts it up. Harney gets ready. It's going to fall for Gormley. The goal scoring machine. What can Gormley do? Plays it up to McCruden. He's already got a goal today. Can he get another one though? McDermott. McCruden's there. Should maybe play him back. Still McDermott going. McDermott going. Shoots. Oh, that's shocking. That is absolutely shocking. What the fuck's he shooting like that for? There's men in the... He can look for the pass. He can look for the cross. And instead he shoots and almost hits the corner flag. Unacceptable. And that'll probably do it then, guys. I can't see us getting anything... Getting a win now. But to be fair, I don't think a draw is that bad. Although we do have 90 seconds there. Ball gets whipped in. And neither man can... Oh, no. Balmer's going to get to that first. And it's going to be Ballymena United with a chance to counter here in the dying stages. But Ivies intercepts that. Happy days. Launches it forward. Oh, and Gormley's through. Holy shit, it's Gormley. Oh, no. It's blocked from behind. And how unlucky is that? It looked a bit like a pass back. It took a block. Then the Ballymena defender slid in. And the ball finds its way into the hands of the goalkeeper. Both defenders missing it. Last couple of minutes here has been dodgy. McKeown just has to launch that out there. Wait, McKeown's their player. I don't know who. I think it was it Brain Harney? I don't know. One of our defenders cleared it. McKeown tries to whip it in. It's blocked. And I think we'll just sit back here and hopefully we will get the point. With 5 seconds to go. It looks like Redmond, he's going to throw it to McCrory. McCrory, cross is blocked. McCruden gets ready, and that should do it, surely. So it's all over, guys, here at Ballymena. It's 1 each, and it's not a great result by any means, but we've avoided defeat, and I don't think that is the worst result in the world. Still unsure how to give team talks. If I could fucking figure that out, we'd be on a roll. You can see the match stats. To be fair, I think it was a pretty even game. I don't think either team can really complain too much about the result there. But I definitely need to figure out how to get feedback. Here's staff feedback, but I want to figure out how do I talk to the team. I wonder if it's this wee drop down arrow. Nah, it's not. So what's this do? Instant result? Are you sure? No. Hey, I'll figure out for the next game. I'll figure out for the next episode, guys, how to do a team talk at half time and full time, because that's definitely not helping us not being able to do that. I wonder, can you do it here? Again, you can't. So you can see some other results there. Linfield beat the league leaders, which is good for us if we want to have aspirations of winning the title. It means we close a point on Glentoran. But you can see we still remain in 7th place, so got a lot of work to do then to catch the teams above us. But both first and second teams in the league there, Glentoran and Glenavon, losing this weekend. So at least it gives the teams an opportunity to close from behind, and it just makes this league so much closer. You can see up next we've got Warren Point. They're 11th. They're not a good side. I'm really hoping that we can get the job done against them. And you can see here, offer made for Parish, and we did make an offer for the St Johnstone goalkeeper, Elliot Parish. Could operate regularly in the goalkeeping role as a potential replacement for ageing Richard Brush even. What age is Richard Brush? 36. And you know what? I think we're going to sign that Parish guy if we can meet up with the demands. Cliftonville's Nixon offer accepted, so we've made an offer for Nixon, a striker, 5k, and it looks like he's interested. There's more interest in Larne, but surely he doesn't think Larne's going to be a more appealing option than we would be. Jonathan O'Hara is the director of football. I think we'll just let him negotiate this. So there you go. We might be getting another striker. We definitely need another striker. So he's listed as a winger, but he can play striker. You know what? We're going to let Jonathan O'Hara, the director of football, deal with that one. And as for Parish, you know what? I might just go ahead and put in a transfer for him as well. Let's see if we can get the ball rolling here. They're only wanting a 1.1, so to me that's definitely worth going for. Although 1.1, I guess, is not exactly peanuts to a team like Cliftonville. But tell you what, if we're getting a better goalkeeper and he's willing to come to the Northern Irish League, then we'll try our best to get him here. And you can see the offer's been accepted, but I'm not currently. Alright, okay, so he doesn't even want to enter contract negotiations. So I kind of thought that. I don't know why the scout gave him on the short list, as if he was a reasonable, like an option to actually sign it, because I didn't think he'd want to. Why would you leave the Scottish football? Why would you leave St Johnstone and come and play for, Cliftonville? Doesn't really make much sense. And in the end, it didn't. But there you can see the pre-match odds for the next game. Cliftonville are evens against Warren Point. And I think we've got to try and make sure that we pick up 3 points here. A win could potentially move us as high as 4th place. But it's not really about where we are at the moment. It's just picking up as many points as possible. Because teams will draw, teams will lose, teams will win, teams will drop points. But we just need to make sure that we put as many points on the board as possible. Our mentality for this one, we're going to change it to positive. Team instructions in possession. You know what, we're going to actually try and work the ball into the box here, because I just feel as if we're playing against a team that's not as good, and we'll just try and maybe go down the middle here. I don't know. Well, maybe not as wide. Won't go as wide as we normally do. But we'll pass into space. We'll look for the overlaps. Maybe we'll look for underlaps as well. I think we'll look for the underlaps because we're going to play a more central game here. And we'll go less direct, so in tempo we're willing to go. Well, we're going to bring all that down a wee bit, because I just feel against a team that isn't as good, perhaps we should just change the tactics up ever so slightly, and that's exactly what we're doing here. And we'll probably remain with the exact same team, although I might bring in Dunn for Brush, because I'm just not happy with that last game, that last performance from Brush. He conceded a goal. There's no mistake, no doubt about that. He conceded a goal, so we're bringing Dunn. And we'll see how Dunn gets on in this game. But a big game, massive game. Against the teams like Warrenpoint, you have to be picking up 3 points. If you want to be serious about challenging for the league or even trying to get, the European spots, then these are the teams you have to be beating. I don't think we did that bad last match. I mean, apart from the goal that we conceded, which obviously was the goalkeeper's fault, I felt like it was a pretty tight game, which we could have won without that mistake. So hopefully change the keeper. We don't get any mistakes this time, and we'll see what happens. But like I say, we're looking to control the game more, hold on to the ball a bit more. And it's Gormley's been played through. It's Gormley. Oh man, you have to hit it a lot sooner than that. Gormley normally scores them with his eyes closed, but today doesn't get the shot away. What a thing this would be if we went from having a great chance with Gormley. Could you imagine if 1 point got up and score here? It's a good challenge though from O'Connor, and he makes sure that doesn't happen. McDermott launches it up. McFay's first to it. McGee comes down. O'Connor gets it. O'Connor in the midfield looks out wide to Curran. Curran ain't going to get to that. McPhee again punches it away. Bagnall though picks it up. Now it's O'Connor. O'Connor, can he see the run of Gormley? Gormley's making a run, but he decides to go back to McDermott, who plays out to McCruden. This is a good play here, although we've just ran straight into the ball and we've lost the ball. What the hell happened there? O'Connor picks up again. O'Connor launches it forward. O'Connor trying to find Gormley. Gormley's getting to it first, and I think the goal... Well, it's been disallowed, and it looked onside to me, but the goalkeeper just fucking froze. Like a big pile of ice. He just didn't move. And I thought we were going to take the lead there, but unfortunately not. Joe Gormley scores, but he is given offside. Got a chance here though to make up for it. McGee whips the ball in back post. McGormley doesn't jump for some bizarre reason. And it's going to be Ives to get this. He launches it back in. Gormley's there, but it's into the hands of Coleman. Picked up again though. Gormley, his head up. Not where we need it to be. Hutchinson, Warrenpoint haven't really offered much in this match so far, but as soon as I say that, it's O'Sullivan out wide, looks for a cross, it's blocked, and the danger's gone for now. Gormley again wins the header. Good target man, good aerial threat. Seems to... Oh, what kind of pass was that? Seriously? Fucking dreadful. What a shit game this has been so far. So Sullivan, he's through, he's hit the post. What a goal that would have been. Jesus, I didn't think Warrenpoint players were capable of doing that, but it just proved me wrong there. And maybe we're going to have a harder game than I thought today. Ball with a acrobatic volley up the field, and he's found O'Sullivan. What a pass that's turned out to be. Dillon to Swan. It's great play from Warrenpoint, and they've scored. It's Alan O'Sullivan's 4th goal of the season, and here's me talking down Warrenpoint, thinking we had this game in the bag here, changing tactics, and in the end it could come back to haunt us here because we have went a goal down. We're not looking good apart from the offside goal we scored. It's been a dreadful opening from us, and Warrenpoint have a 1-goal lead. I cannot believe this. We need to do something. I'm going to change it right now actually. I think there's no point waiting. We're already mentality's attacking. Did I go Ferry attacking? I think we might, to be fair. And I might just put someone else up front with Gormley. I know it's very early days here, and this could be a really stupid decision. Could be an inexperienced decision, not giving the game more time. But I'm going to do this. So McCruden, I believe, can play a wee bit as a striker. So we'll play him up front, and then Bagnall will take off for Maguire. And what kind of striker will Cruden play as? So let's see here. Poacher. Target man. I think target man attack. There you go. And Gormley's going to play as. So we'll just leave him as an advance forward. So there you go. We'll see what happens here. And we'll confirm these changes. Hopefully they work. So we've now moved to basically a 4-4-2. Ball's through to Gormley. I don't think he's going to get to it. He does actually, and he scores. Joe Gormley. I don't know if that's anything to do with my tactical changes, or it could have just been a goal at the right time. But it's Gormley with the goal. And he gets us back on level terms here. Proceed with the tactical change after this goal. Maybe we shouldn't. No, we won't. That could. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's the right decision or not, but I'm not going to do it. I mean, we've just scored. Technically, we've scored twice if you count the offside goal. I think we're just going to let it play it for now, and it might be something that we go for if we're still chasing the game late on. But for now, I think we've got to have a wee bit of faith that what we're doing at the moment will work. So let's see here as we approach half time. Warren.1, Cliftonville 1, and there you go. There's the half time whistle. And let's see how we can get stuck into the guys here. So, do we change it? I think we'll go ferry attacking. That's it. I'm not going to change the entire strategy, the entire system. I think we'll just change to attacking, and then we'll see what happens from this point onwards. But Warren point now with a throw in. It's not a good throw in either. Intercepted. McCrudden to Gormley. Gormley doesn't miss these, and he's no missed that. It's his 12th goal this season. Get in, Joe Gormley. Firing home. 3 goals today. Unfortunately, only 2 of them have counted. But we might only need 2. Because Warren Point only have 1. If we can hold on, we will see a nice... I wouldn't say it's a convincing, but we've fought back well here. If we can get 1 more, maybe we'll begin to go a bit more negative, a bit defensive, and look to change a few players. But let's just try and worry about holding on to our 2-1 lead at the moment. Swan coming forward. Swan whips it in. McGee heads it away. Dillon launched it. This must be offside. O'Sullivan has scored an amazing goal. What a folly that was. But thankfully for us, it is offside. And it will not count. We live to fight on here with a 2-1 lead. Corner up to Gormley. Could this be the hat-trick? Gormley controls it well. No, he decides to play it all the way back to McDermott. Strange. Not expecting that for your main man up front. Ball whipped in. Curran's there with the head, and it's a goal. Ryan Curran with his 4th goal of the season. And could that be us securing all 3 points? I think it might be. With that, I think we will make some tactical changes here. I think we'll take Gormley off anyway. And we'll look to bring on Maguire now. May as well rest the main man. Is there anyone else? Ivies doesn't look too convincing now. Maybe bring on McGivern. I know it's not really his best position, but we'll bring him on there for now. In the mentality. We'll just go with cautious, I think. There's no point really risking it. And we'll see if we can see out this 3-1 win. Breen tried to clear it. He's cleared it off Swan's dome. Swan, with a lucky deflection, continues with the ball. Gallagher shoots. It's blocked again. Shitload of blocking going on at the moment. Corner out to Hutchinson. Play it through to O'Sullivan. And O'Sullivan scores. That's his 3rd game. So he's having a similar game to Joe Gormley here. He scored 3, but only 2 of his is counted. And let's hope he doesn't get any more, or else we'll be in real trouble here. It's Warren Point 2, Cliftonville 3. Every time I'm gonna go with these changes here. That's twice now in this match where I've went to make changes and there's been a goal scored just before the changes that have occurred. I think the first time I didn't make the changes and it was a good thing for us because we went on to take a 3-1 lead. This time again I'm not going to make the changes, so we'll see what happens. No wait, I did make the changes this time. Yeah, we did. So I've changed it. Will that work? Let's see. Ball through to McCrudden. Can McCrudden secure the win? No, he can't. He shoots and it's wide. It's not a good shot at all. Has to do better there. You can see in terms of stats, like we have dominated the game, but we really, really ought to have finished it there. Let's try and shout some instructions at the team. That's not what I meant. Let's try and shout something at them though. Tell them to focus. Just focus, guys. 5 minutes to go. There's no real reason to throw this away. There's no reason, any reason to throw this away. Just make sure we see it out. Defend well. Concentrate. And we'll have 3 points. Wallace plays Plays it to Cowan. Cowan to O'Connor. Warning point now. Knowing that they probably have to go for it. How many more chances will they create? This could be the last one. Can they take advantage of it? Hopefully not. Swan O'Connor. But O'Connor gets very lucky there with the deflection. Finds his way back to him. O'Sullivan, it's Carney, and it's an awful shot saved by Dunn. And will that be enough to see us get the win? Ball launched up to Maguire. Maguire controls it. He plays it to McCrudden. That could be 4-2. McCrudden saved by Coleman. Coleman tips it round the post. Well, no. He's given a free kick to Warren Point. I don't know what for, but I don't think it'll matter. We're moments away here, minutes away, almost seconds away from a 3-2 win. So I don't think it's going to come back to haunt us. We've got a corner kick anyway, and time's up. So if the referee just blows now, we'll get the win. It's McGee. Whips it in. It's headed away to Gallagher. He's going to counter, but there's no time left, surely. Referee has to blow the whistle. There's no time left. He does. 28 seconds too late, ref. What you playing at? Fucking hell. You're lucky, or had I came to your door there and we'd have been having words. We've been having fisticuffs at the door. There'd been fists swinging. But unfortunately, the only thing they'll be swinging is probably from a rope because they've lost the game. They've been beaten tonight. 3-2. That means Warren Point drop down into the automatic relegation place in 12th. With that win, we stay in 7th, so we're really struggling here. We're finding it hard to move up the table, but look at that. Just 2 points separates us in 7th place from Linfield in 2nd. Can barely speak, man. That's when you know you've been talking too much shite on Twitch. So with that said, guys, I think that'll be the last game of this episode, and maybe I can go and get a drink of water or something and try and rescue my voice, my throat. But attendance, 376 people turned up to watch that masterclass performance for us, and at least we sent them home proud. Well, it was most of them would be home fans, but who cares? To summarise, the board are pleased. So the board are still pleased. Up next, we have the Crusaders. They are below us in 8th place. We're at home. This is going to be a good opportunity for us to try and win this game and hopefully move up into the top 6. Next episode, guys, we're moving into January transfer window, and I will be trying my absolute best to bring in at least one signing or two. But yeah, looking forward to the next window, our first window in charge. Can we get some players in? Can we make some good deals? Will any players be leaving? You're going to have to tune in to find out. But until then, guys, this has been the well, it's not the Cliftonville, it's the Journeyman, but we're just taking a wee pit stop here in Northern Ireland at Cliftonville Football and Athletic Club. But anyway, guys, there you go. Till next time, I've been Son of Scotland 90. Peace.